skips a beat.
I could see myself in playing here for England. That'd be nice. Do you know, I always dreamt of playing at Wembley, always as a kid. I look at the pitch, I mean, it just looks amazing. You think of some of the players that have played in this already, the Champions League final last year. As a United fan, look, you know, I'm not from up north. I know what the rivalry's like, you know, and I get a lot of stick for being from down south. But I know the rivalry, and it kills me to say that I think I don't want City to come close to you know, getting anywhere near United. But I think you have to be honest that as a Manchester now has got two massive clubs. They're not too far away from us, you know, and I think that the difference in teams is that we've got the experience. We have Sir Alex as well. Love Rio. Rio's been probably, I think personally, I mean, everyone has their own opinions. You know, there's John Terry, there's all these other great centre-halves in the country, but for me, I think he's been the best centre-half in the country for ages now. I think he's just got everything. He can tackle, he's got good pace, he's got great presence, he's so cultured when he gets the ball, he's got great touch, he's got a great pass. Big Vidic is just, I mean, again, like I was saying about Rio earlier, Vidic for me is just presence, power. He isn't the greatest passer of the ball, Vidic, I think he knows that. He's not the greatest, it's something that he can always work on, he's getting much better at it, but all you get with Vidic is just his leadership skills have been second to none for United. Chris, for me, he's come on a great season last year. I think he was probably surprised to get 25 appearances last year for United. But I think he's proven he can play right back and centre-half. But, you know, he's very much, you can't deny, he's very much the Rio Ferdinand of the future for us. I think, you know, Chris and Phil Jones are two players that can go on and play for England as well as United. For years, it's always been, you know, we'd turn up at City and you know, they were sort of mid-table, and it was a good game, but you always kind of felt that United were going to win the game, and as fans, it was like, this is a 3-pointer. Whereas now, I quite like the fact that as a fan, it's like we're playing against City now. I love that kind of real hunger that the fans will get now. Real top player, Ashley. I've been really impressed with him the last year or so. I think he's really come on. I think when he was at Watford, he was so raw and had such a raw talent about him that we all saw Ashley Young as a real contender to be someone that will be a big player for England in the years to come. Looks a lot stronger now, much fitter. He's producing goals from free kicks. He's great corner delivery, great crosses into the box. He's quick, great feet, he's got skill. If he starts at the weekend, he'd probably play. Ashley Young could start right, he could start left, he could play behind Rooney or up with Rooney. Could be one of the buys of the season. Personally, I want Schneider. Schweinsteiger would be a good one as well. Nasri or Modric, any four of them, Schweinsteiger, Schneider, Modric or Nasri would be a great signing for us. Rooney, brilliant. Rooney's my favourite United player. I've always loved Wayne. I mean, he's just for England, you know, I think he's been brilliant as well. You know, Wayne could go on and be World Player of the Year, could go on and be European Player of the Year easily, I think, if he just has a couple of seasons where he's very consistent. I mean, and I think the back end of last season after that horrendous World Cup that England had and then wanting to leave United, but the back end of the season, he was just phenomenal, he really was. I think he's going to be a massive, massive player for us next year. What can I say about Chicharito, Little P, whatever we call him? Hernandez is just great. I love Michael Owen. He can come on and score a goal at any moment. I've really got a funny feeling that it could be a good year for Michael next year. For me, as a United fan, we must win. It's a must-win game. The last time we played them here, of course, it was in the semi-final of the FA Cup and we lost. I tell you what, this is going to be rammed full of Manx at the weekend. And I think it's going to be a great spectacle and a great game.